We good.
Yeah, you're not echoing or nothing. All right,
Okay.
so it looks like we are live. Let me make sure we are live on Facebook, just in case it timed us out.
What's happening?
Looks like we on. What's up, bro? How's it going?
Bro, as you can see, running late as shit.
Hey.
Yeah, I gotta just share this shit.
That's all right. That's all right. Let me just
So,
make sure. It looks like it dropped on my page. Let me make sure it dropped. Yep, looks like we are good.
Cool.
All right, mark as announcement. What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining in. I see some of y'all coming in now. Utah Evolutions Kennel, thanks for joining in. Some of them, I think I found a way to kind of keep track of the comments better. But let me see here. Oh, nope, that didn't work. Nope, guess not. All right, so anyway, we are going live with, I see everybody falling in. We're about to go live and discuss part 3 of the marketing and promotion series. I am here with Andre Smith and Robert McCormick. Andre of BGK, Robert of KTK Bullies. Both know a lot about marketing. Let's see, part 1, we discussed taking pictures, video, cameras that you would use, phone if you have to use your cell phone. Then part 2, we discussed Facebook, how to go about that, running ads, setting up your page. Tonight for part 3, we are discussing Instagram. So this should be interesting. I know that's one of the more difficult parts for myself. So I know pretty much all I know is, well, let me let y'all introduce yourself. Andre, you in the middle square. So introduce yourself. This is Andre of BGK, one of the top in the XL with the dog game. So
I do what I can. No, I'm Andre with BGK, man. I've been breeding for a year and a half. Looking to have my first litter pretty soon. We're gonna make this happen one way or another.
I mean, I'm Robert McCormick. For y'all that don't know me, you feel me? I fuck with the exotics. You feel me? Brahmas. Man, just on here trying to give away some information to you guys to further your careers with this breeding thing.
There you go. So tonight, like we pretty much got through part 1 where your pictures is taken, you ready to go. Now we went to part 2. You on Facebook, you got your page set up. The most I really know is from there getting into Instagram, and once you set up your Instagram, you can attach it to your page. I think one of the dope things that Andre said last time was that you know how to use that from your Instagram to your page and kind of make things maneuver on Facebook. But beyond just that, what would you say, you know, before you even get into you know, running ads and things on Instagram? You know what? You know, one of the first things I heard, which was from my kids, and was make sure you have more. What do they say? Make sure you have more people following you than you're following. You know, and that was it. So what would you guys say about that, and how to go about just getting your Instagram out there?
Your kids is on point. You want your
Okay.
follower. You don't want to be following 1,000 people and 1,000 people following you, because you don't appear to be a leader in your industry if you doing it like that. You know, like you definitely want to build up a decent following, and if that takes time, that takes a little time. If you need to go around the similar pages, and there's a lot of techniques you could do, and some of them are ethical, some of them are questionable, but
they all work.
Works or not. Bottom line, that's what it is. I think a lot of people get caught up in, this is my best friend, we're gonna hold hands and skip up the street together. Like, this ain't my best friend. Like, I have friends in the breeding industry, don't get it twisted, but this is still a competition, meaning I need to capture my share of the market. Like in any business, the first thing you want to do to be successful is capture your share of the market, right? So with that being said, I go to people that's already successful, and it's wrong with seeing who's following them and what techniques are there. and what type of pictures are they posting? What does their feed look like? What hashtags are they using? And emulate that in your own way. You don't need to copy, but you could take a little bit from everybody to create your own, and that's what I would recommend.
Not copy, fuck that. I'm copying everything. Listen, if it ain't broke, I ain't fixing it. Now, I might do something identical, and then later on that day, I might take something from that and change it to my own. But I'm copying straight up. Look, if I go to your page and there's some shit there that I like, I'm taking it. I might even take your dog too. You feel me? Everything gotta go. Everything gotta go. You feel me? Because see, this is about growing. And if I breed excels and I know me and Andre are looking for the same type of dogs and people are loving his shit and liking his shit, bro, Andre gonna have to block me. You feel me? I'm taking everything. You feel me?
Not me, because I'm gonna come from that other page that you don't know about.
Yeah. You feel me? But that's what it's about. See, and then another thing, I use a whole bunch of software, bro. So like how you said, look, go to other people's page and see who's following them and look at shit like that. See more. One thing that I've learned is a lot of these people have fake followers, and a lot of them have fake likes.
You gotta see who's commenting and who's active on their pages, not just their followers. Look at the people that's actually doing something, and that's the people you target, because you want to.
Is that even beneficial in? You know what I mean? Like, because doesn't that throw? You're supposed to be using your insights and.
I'm gonna tell you why it's not. There's a lot of reasons why it's not. I'm gonna tell you the main reason why it's not: engagement. This is what happens, and who you reach when you post. If you get a bunch of fake followers, right, and you post, you only reach a certain percentage of your followers as a whole every time you post. You don't reach 100%. Right?
Okay. So if you, right.
Let's say 15% of your followers, and out of that 15%, at least 10% of them is fake followers. You just reach 5% of your potential audience. That's why you don't want.
Yeah, that's why another way too, even if you're going to other people's pages looking for stuff, go look at who's commenting. Then go to those people's page. Send them a message. More than likely, if you go to their page and you send them a message and then go like about 10 things on their post, more than likely they're going to follow you or do the same in return.
And they got automated software that can do that for you too.
Okay.
Yes. See, I like the message thing because I created a software called Instagram DM Buddy. That shit goes out and it just messages everybody you ever messaged or that ever messaged you. So anytime you're looking for something like there's really out there like that, like there's things out there that can do this for you on autopilot. And if you can't find it, fucking build it.
Right. So, okay, so you can get something that's going to automatically. Okay, well, first you're talking about going into people that are like you, but doing bigger. Look at the people that are following them, and then kind of start putting yourself out there.
Commenting, not necessarily following. If you're gonna go the people that's following them, you need to really dig in there and do your research. Do your research on that page. Do your research on that person because it could be a fake follower.
Got you.
So it's better to just scan a person's whole page and reach out to all the people that's commenting. And just to, like, not to sell nothing to them, but just to tell, hey, great job, nice dog or shit, car, or shoes or whatever.
And that is the main reason when I get my celebrity clients that comment on my shit, I delete it. I don't care about
okay. Got you.
That shit. They hit me up about a pup. Delete that shit. I don't care. I'm gonna slide in their DM. We're gonna chop it up there. Because if I do it on Robert, it won't be Robert, but somebody that's thinking along that lines will slide in and try to make that sale, take that sale. Boom, bam.
Got you. So okay. So now once you start, are there, and I think we kind of discussed it last time, as far as you making posts on Instagram, you even with the pictures, you guys said both of your pictures on Instagram should definitely be better than your pictures that you might post on Facebook. But now,
what about said that? That's what Dre said. I never said that. Hey, I'm on my Facebook hype. Dre on his Instagram hype.
This is what I said. Facebook, I'll try anything. I don't give a fuck. Here, do y'all like this? I don't like it. I don't care. Once I go to because it's a bunch of people that I don't. It's whatever. But now
that's his test ground.
Yeah, it's his testing. So once I get to Instagram, the pictures that perform well on Facebook, those are the ones I'm putting on Instagram. I'm not putting.
And they're probably gonna do better too.
Nah, exactly.
Got you.
Exactly.
Got you. So now with your Instagram posting directly to your page, are you making those test posts on your page or on your personal page, or just another page that you have for kind of doing that?
Now
As
on
far as
Instagram,
on Facebook.
I test on Facebook on my personal page and in the groups.
Okay, got you. Got you. And then you hit up Instagram with that picture and
The
which is
one that,
gonna load it to.
yeah, that's the one that's gonna make it all the way over there. Yeah.
Got you.
And then
Okay.
oh, go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna switch your whole topic, bro. Go ahead. I'm waiting on you.
Oh, okay. So then what about the captions? Like as far as your wording of your caption, not even getting into the hashtags yet, but as far as your wording of the captions, is there a strategy that you have to go on about that on Instagram with your pictures or
Story, like every now and then I'll do a post where I know it's gonna be high engagement because I'm telling a story. This happened, that happened, this happened. I need y'all to understand the boo, 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 boo. And then I'm gonna get a big response. But most of the time it's Instagram. They ain't there to read, they there to scroll and double tap. So short,
Gotcha.
sweet, point.
Well, I agree with that. Overlays. I mean, I would say use overlays if you're gonna post videos. You know how you got the little box with the on the video, you see the caption at the top of the video and the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Those work really well. I'm sure there's some free software out there that does that, but you can find some, buy some. But I think those work really well. I agree with what he's saying as far as the caption. Um, Short, sweet, to the point. Most people ain't gonna read it anyway. Um, yeah, that's all I gotta say on that part. You know me, I'm hashtag king.
Want to talk about your dog dying, and you actually have that kind of following that has been attached to that dog, then that's the only time I'll make like, an exception and go ahead and go into detail. But other than that,
I'm
is
trying to keep it quick.
ask a question, because it makes people want to answer. Hey, which pup would y'all keep? What would you name this dog? Dog name, but what would you name this dog?
Or should I sell this dog or keep it?
Right. Like ask a question so they feel like they have input on what you're doing, and that increases your engagement. If you just say this dog is dope, ain't nothing to really do but double tap and thumbs
move
up.
on.
You know what I mean? But if you ask that question, they're like, oh, I wouldn't do this or I'd do that. All right. It makes them, it solicits an answer.
Got you. So that's something people need to think about when you work in your caption. So now the infamous hashtags. How do you guys go about that? And how does that even work on Instagram? You know what I mean? Do people actually search by hashtags for things or?
Hell yeah, they do. Hell yeah, I do too. What you want to do
too.
Use hashtags to your topic so that you can snatch people in. You don't add the hashtags later on. You got to have the hashtags in your picture when you post. If you add the hashtags later, what happens is you pop up in the feed way down whenever your picture posted, right? So let's do a post right now with no hashtags, and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to do my hashtags. And later on that day I do it. Those hashtags are pretty much pointless unless somebody searches it up later. It's for the people right in there looking up those hashtags. That's when you hop in their feed. If you look at that hashtag, you're going to be so far down that feed, it ain't going to even matter.
Okay.
Well, see,
go ahead.
So with the hashtags, based on what he's saying, that's true. But they have a top hashtag and then they have your new hashtag. So when you first make your post, it stays on the new side. Now, if the engagement is doing really good on that post, it'll move over to the top side. And that's the goal that, to me, when you're using hashtags, that you're really trying to do. You're trying to catch those people who are immediately on there, but you also want your picture to move over to that top side because now it stays there. It doesn't disappear. It stays there now. And we're going to get into how to get there too.
Okay, cool. So now Kyle Darby said IG is recently more focused on the amount of saves you get and comments over likes. They are going to eventually do away with likes. Now, I don't even know if I've seen saves on there.
Not going to do away with likes.
They're there.
They keep saying they're going to do it. They tried it, and they caused so much backlash. There's companies that are based on likes. There's whole businesses now that need those likes to show relevance of the picture. If we don't know how much that picture performed, and that's what the likes do. That's a public performance, it's public rating, right? The ratio of likes that you get per your likes to the amount of people you have, right? So that's how people are gauging. They try to take that away and say, hey, you know, this is kind of bad because some people ain't getting no likes and they want to kill themselves. You know what?
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna work. They need to see what the engagement is. Like that's on every platform. That's on YouTube. That's on Facebook. That's on Instagram. They're not gonna take the likes away. They're gonna talk about it and never do it. They already
Yeah,
tried.
it ain't going nowhere. Listen, if you get rid of likes, on any social media platform, people are leaving because there's no way to gauge my business. And not only that, but you have them Instagram and Facebook themselves charge people for engagement. What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen with their ad costs? It's going to hell. Because you want me to pay you. You want me to pay you for something I can't see?
Right. We're gonna have to believe your stat report. We can't actually
Yeah.
see likes rolling in real time. Hell no.
Bro, I don't believe the one they send us. So if they take it away, what you think? Nigga, please, I'm not paying for nothing.
Right. They could play with the numbers. Oh, you did well. We don't know.
Yeah.
Right. Hey,
Yeah,
Steph, thanks for joining in. Devontae, thanks for joining in. What's up, Dion? So you don't see them getting away with it, and that's been something they've already kind of experimented with.
Yeah, they tried it. They last year they tried it. They took it away temporarily. First, they took away like where you could see likes, but not the exact amount. It would say you got hundreds of likes or thousands of likes. You know what I mean? But it would never say the exact amount. And even that didn't go. Like just that little bit was a problem for them when they did that. So how they gonna take it all the way? Like it's not happening.
Got you.
I mean, I feel it.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I feel it. Hey, y'all make sure y'all go out and share the live, man. Y'all make sure y'all share.
Yeah, please share the live.
Yeah, definitely share the live. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So okay, so now you like you guys said, the best way to get your good picture up there, you gotta make sure you word your caption. So pretty much saying that as far as your hashtags, how do you guys go about deciding? Because you get up to what, 30 of them?
30.
Okay,
well, you could do now. Well, you could do 60. You could do 60. Now the trick with the trick. You said what?
You do the rest as a comment.
Yeah, but you have to do it literally immediately after the post.
Otherwise, you waste.
Okay, so immediately after the post, you throw so the hashtags are effective in comments and also. And
yeah,
then,
but this is a big problem though. If you use too many of the hashtags too many times, you'll get what they call shadowband from that hashtag. And what a shadowband basically is you can use the hashtag, but it ain't finna pop up over there.
The best way to do is hop on a separate account you got and look at that hashtag and see if you're in the feed for it. You'll know if you shadow ban or not right away.
Yeah.
Okay, I never even thought about that actually. So if you put a hashtag in, you should be able to put that hashtag in the feed or in the little section for it, search section, and then see yourself come up in that. Okay.
Then they got you.
Gotcha.
Yeah, if you don't, you're fried.
Right. So now, how do you guys decide on which ones you're using?
I have I tried and true. I got them all on my notepad. The ones I know that work. I got my notepad.
Copy and paste. I got about seven of them. You feel me?
Okay.
I got about 7 of them. Copy and paste notepad.
Yep.
So now, how did you come up with that? Like, what you talking about having multiple hashtags to use? Is
they tell you, like, literally put in the hashtags and they'll tell you how many searches there are for this hashtag currently. Like literally, type it out. They will tell you. So I started noticing which ones were the most popular ones, and those are the ones I kept. Popular.
Well, see, oh, go ahead, my bad.
But now, what if it has a million? Does that kind of overshadow you?
Huh?
Let's say it has a million searches on that hashtag. Does that overshadow you? Like, what is that like?
Happens, so you might want to drop yours in there and make sure you got it. That's why you need to make sure you're dropping premium content, because you're competing for other million people that's doing it. You're competing with them hashtag at that point. That's why you want to put your best content out on Instagram.
I'm gonna have to disagree with Andre on that one statement.
On which part?
Andre, that no, it doesn't affect anything in as far as the hashtag goes. See, for somebody like you probably get a lot of engagement on your content. So for you to use a hashtag that has 1 million plus searches or something like that, that doesn't affect you because you're up there
Right.
with those
Got
people.
you.
You feel me? So when
Exactly.
no, for real.
Exactly. No, I feel you.
So he could probably pick any hashtag he wants and he's still fine. But see, for a newer person who has no following, who has really no engagement, who's really not doing anything on social media, you have to understand your following ratio versus your comments versus your engagement matters where you're going to rank at with that hashtag. You feel me? So sometimes if you know you're only getting maybe 100 likes or something like that, you should, and you have maybe shit 3,000 followers, you should be using hashtags. You should be looking for hashtags in your field, but with maybe 10,000 or 3,000 searches for it, so you can move over to that top side and keep ranked for that hashtag. Now, when your following gets bigger, or build another list with a little more, now from 10,000 to 20,000, build another list from 20,000 to 50, build another list with a mixture of all of this shit. And what you're doing is you're just going in and copying and pasting this anyway. But to me, if you know you don't have a big following and you don't have a lot of engagement, just because you get a hashtag that has, oh, this has 20 million searches, like, bruh, your post is going to fall down in that hashtag so fast. You feel me? Because you're not even getting any engagement either. So your post is going to fall down so fast. It's going to be like it was never there.
Got you. Got you. So that's something to think about when is your own size in it when you
Yeah,
choosing your
because I'm not
hashtag.
saying don't use those ones with million and 10 million, because like it's like Dre said, those hashtags are for the people that are online right now looking at this stuff right now. So if you got the right content, you feel me? Yes, you are going to catch some of those million people, but how many I really can't tell you, because that post is gonna flood down so fast, it's
Right.
really not gonna be there. You could watch it. Make a post, hashtag something with like 10 million, and then go to the hashtags and keep refreshing it and watch.
No, he right.
Okay, got you. Hey, what's up, JoJo? Thanks for joining in. So
But we got Dre on here, so Dre is one of them people who getting all that engagement. So Dre do whatever he wants.
Crying
right.
out here, man. Hey, you want to hear something funny though? I ain't gonna say no names, but somebody that we mutually know, Daryl, hit me up today. He was like, "Hey, man, so and so said he helped you build your Instagram." I'm like, "Who's so and so?" So he told me the dude name, and I'm like, "Who?" You know what I mean? Like, I don't know,
Right.
dude. And what happened was he found out, like, basically, he found out one of the ways that I built my platform, and he lied to dude, not knowing that dude actually knew me and could call me to verify that he really did not help me build my platform at all. Like, he hasn't helped me. Like, we ain't done no type of business on any level ever. You know
This
what I
is
mean?
somebody I know too.
Yeah.
See, my Instagram, I mean, my Instagram is only at like 16 point something K followers. I'm not a real big Instagrammer. I have my times where, I'm over there, but then most of the time I'm on either Tumblr or Twitter, you feel me, or on Facebook.
Well, let's speak about Tumblr. Let's speak about
Okay,
Tumblr.
yeah.
Instagram to automatically post to your Tumblr every time that you post on Instagram. It can go ahead and post on Tumblr. Like, I don't like the way it posts to Facebook because it kind of does it in an awkward, weird looking, unorganic way. So
Yes,
I don't
yeah, it does.
when I copy, but on Tumblr it does work well. Like, I don't post on Tumblr but through my Instagram, and I still
Yeah.
get engagement on Tumblr.
Now, so is Tumblr, are they affiliated with it with Instagram and
No,
Facebook?
you could just link the accounts together.
Okay, got you.
Your accounts so that you can post simultaneously.
Got you. Kind of the same way it
Yeah,
does
see,
with
I
your
see
Facebook page.
the only reason I don't link my accounts. I don't. One of the main reasons I don't link my accounts is because sometimes you use that, Instagram XL American Bully, right? But then when you link your accounts now, these hashtags are being used also on Facebook and Tumblr and stuff like that.
That's true. Well, one of the ways you can get away
Okay.
with it, know where to find you on Instagram. like on this is one of the tricks I learned with Instagram. They only give you one link, one URL that you can put like if in your bio, right? You can either put your website, your YouTube, but you got to put one. So what I'll do, I'll use that too, because if I'm promoting a YouTube video at that point, I put it in my bio, and then when I'm posting about it, putting a little trailer up, I'm like, yo, link in the bio, or I'll post it in my story, swipe up to watch it type shit, right? So you can do that. But the other way around that is use Linktree. If you use Linktree, you can add all your shit right there. They click that Linktree link and automatically Instagram, your Facebook, your YouTube, your website, any URL that you want to put there. It takes you from having one URL because Linktree means it's linking to all your URLs. So if you just put your link, you can go ahead and promote your website, your YouTube, your Facebook, everything, your Tumblr. You can promote it all right there simultaneously.
Okay,
I mean,
so that's something.
oh,
Go ahead.
go ahead. No,
Well,
no, go ahead.
so
Go ahead.
so Linktree, then rather than you putting your Facebook or your website, you put Linktree in this. That's going to take you somewhere where everything shows.
They click that and it's all clickable. So you don't have to type anything in. Once they click Linktree, they can just click your Facebook. They can click your YouTube. They can click your website. They can click it right there.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope. What was you going to say, Rob?
I was going to move into the stories, but I'll wait till
now, how does
that.
Okay, because even stories, because we actually just kind of discussed that today. And we just kind of briefly went into it. Hey, what's up, Betsy? Thanks for joining in. We just briefly discussed it, but how does stories work versus my regular post on Instagram? And what's the benefits of it?
Rob, you go ahead. I'll let you go first because you brought it up.
All right. Well, for me, now, granted, you have to have more than 10K followers for this, but the swipe up feature is amazing.
Now, what does
you
that
said? What, Dre?
You have to have more than
Brett,
10 to swipe up.
Yeah, you have to have. I think it's 10. Yeah, I think it's 10K. You have to have more than 10K.
I just use it all the time. I just at a limit.
Because I mean, we got more than 10K. I said we got more. Yeah, we got more than 10K. So it's just there. Now it allows you, if you have something for sale, it allows you to post a link or book appointments or stuff like that. If you have less than 10K, but it doesn't give you that feature to have any other external link to, like, if you want to promote your YouTube video or website or.
That's crazy.
And that comes with that is what do you mean swipe up? Is that's through the story or through your post?
Watching your story, I can say, hey, I just put out a video about the history of the American bully. Matter of fact, I did this last week. I just put out a video about the history of the American bully. The link is in my bio, or better yet, swipe up. If they swipe up, it automatically takes them to that YouTube video.
Oh, damn. Okay, and that's from your post?
Right?
No, that's from your story.
Okay.
That's your stories.
And your story is only there for 24 hours, so you're there temporarily, right? But another thing, like, stories are key for engagement. I don't use it as much as I should because it's like too much engagement for me. Like, one time you could post a question. Like, I put one weekend, I was just like, fuck it, let me try this out. So I put, ask me whatever you want to ask me. Bruh, that was the wrong idea, because it's just like so many people started hitting me with questions. It was good for engagement, but I spent like 3 days like responding to everybody. Like, it was crazy. You know what I mean? But it's good for engagement. Like that right now engagement. Some people that don't want to post a comment because I don't know if they a little shy or whatever the case may be, will still reply to that story. I get more engagement in my stories than I do from a post. You know what I mean? I almost feel like with my posts, I have to post something crazy to get the kind of comments I want. And they'll get like maybe, I don't know, a percentage of the comments I should get. And then I'll post up something that is engaging, like, something happened to this dog, blah, 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 and I'm hot about it. That's going to be the You there?
Yeah, it went dead for a second. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh,
I can hear y'all now. But yeah, and not only that, but stories. If you're gonna run ads, for following campaigns, if you're gonna run like following campaigns to gain followers, story ads to me is number one. Story ads for sure to me is number one, because you could do things like, the only time you're gonna be charged for the story ad is for engagement. But if it's a following engagement and you highlight like bright ass green or something that's eye catching with an arrow pointing to your actual name, and people click on your name to actual follow you instead of the swipe up ad, then you don't even have to pay for that. You feel me? So
Right. See,
follower can so
what's crazy is I never went into stories until you and I was talking about it today. I never clicked on it.
I need to do it more often. I'm telling you, it's dope. It's a dope form of engagement.
mm,
People, and especially if you do it frequently, people want to see. You can kind of have a theme. You can things you can get a lot conveyed. Like a post, you got one thing to put up. You know what I mean? Whereas a story, they ain't got to do nothing and then sit there and move before their eyes. They just got to watch it scroll by itself, and you can get like 5 different messages across. I got this breeding, fuck dude, and this dog is dope. You can say a lot of different things in one little, you know what I mean? One little story.
Right.
yeah. And then not only that, but even with your regular post, bro, try to post more than one picture. You feel me? Like I know you guys seem, you scroll over and there's more than one picture in a single post. Try to do that because what happens is when people go on Instagram, that first actual picture that you post is going to be what people see. But if they refresh or come back later, they'll end up seeing that second post too. So posting more pictures obviously is a form to get more engagement, but this is how it actually shows up. It's repetitive, different picture every time you go
Got you. Got you. Now did the sound just go out? Oh, there we go. I can hear you. So okay, so you're talking about using stories. You got your hashtag. You start using stories. You say it's about 10,000 before you can actually use the swipe up feature. But so like even with Instagram, like Facebook, people kind of go back and forth everything all day. With Instagram, how much time do you put into comments and how much time do you put into posts? Like you make 3 posts a day, 1 post a day,
I
one
do
post
one.
every other day.
I do
Okay.
one crazy day, but the best thing to do, if you can, and I know it's made me notice, especially with larger accounts, if they take the time to at least like every comment, that's Mando. But if you can like and respond, people will appreciate you respecting their time and energy because they could have scrolled and double tap. They didn't have to sit there and type
Right.
to you. You know what I'm saying? So when they do that, I try to show them the respect when I can. Like this, don't hold me to it every time, but I try to respond to as many people as possible, as often as possible, acknowledging there's 1,000 pages they following already. So how you going to stick
Right.
out if like I'm too good to respond to the people that are showing me love? Like you want to engage. Engagement is a two-way street. You want engagement, give engagement. You know what I mean? You
on.
want to
Yes,
Right.
sir.
back. Talk back. You know.
That's
Got you.
that's why I say if I see somebody, if you're one of the few people, I mean, if you follow me on Instagram, I don't really post. I don't even think I posted anything this year on Instagram, to be honest.
Yeah,
But
I'm mad because
bro,
I
for real,
ain't.
Right. Yeah.
no, for real. But you go back to these people that are commenting. Like he said, if you comment on my post, I'm not. I mean, I ain't saying I'm gonna follow you. And if I like what you got, I will follow you. But you will definitely receive a message from me. I will definitely reply to your comment, and I will also go to your page and drop some likes on your content too. You have to engage back with these people if you're looking for them to engage with you.
And that's what I was saying about the on do not disturb before this. But like what I was telling you about with the verified pages, what I'll do is I'll delete the comment, right? But I will go like and comment on their page so they don't think I'm being funny. You understand what I mean? I'm doing that just because I don't care about people seeing who's verified and following me. I don't want them trying to bug them, bother them, do whatever they're gonna do. Like we already have a good relationship, but I definitely make sure I engage. Like it's got to be reciprocated. Whatever they're doing, you should give that energy back if you want them to continue to give you that engagement. Otherwise, they're gonna go somewhere else where they feel like this dude got just as good at dogs, and he says hi back, or he said thanks, or he just put the at least a thank you emoji, whatever. You know what I mean? Something.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Got you. Got you. So is there a now when it comes to the paid promotions on Instagram, how does that all work? And how do you guys kind of go about utilizing that aspect? And at what point should you start doing it? Is it something you should start with right away? Um, at what stage should you start doing that?
That you feel like is worthwhile, You don't want to put money behind just an average picture. You know, you want a picture that's already proven itself. Maybe on your page has got good engagement. On your Facebook has gotten good engagement. Okay, then this one has already proven itself to the point where I want to put some money behind it. That's the time where it don't matter how many followers I got. It's about the content because it's going to help you expand your following. It's not about how many followers you got. This is growth. This is how you grow. But you want to make sure you're using proven content. That's why you want to test your content. First, you got to get it good enough to be on Instagram. Then you want to see how well does it perform on Instagram. Okay, I won't even do a picture I post right away. Even if I like it the most, and I see another picture is getting more likes that I don't think is that dope, that's the picture I'm promoting because it's proven itself. It's not about me. It's about what with. Because that has the highest potential to go out there. It's going to be put in front of a lot of people. You get impressions. But
there we go.
My bad. It's my phone, man. I keep getting calls. Next time we do this, I promise you I'll put it on Do Not Disturb. So
no worries.
Because
but no worries. Go ahead.
But
yeah, but
right? They guarantee you so many impressions. Impressions just means that it's being seen. Not that somebody clicked on it or followed through, that is going to be exposed to X amount of people, right? So depending on how engaging and how fire your content is, that's when you're going to actually get this many likes, this many follow throughs, this many click through, your CTR, your click through ratio, right? That's when you start seeing it actually benefit you. That's why you want to make sure that your content is fire. If you have some okay content or you're not sure about that content or the content hasn't proven itself, to put money behind it is just you rolling the dice. You know what I mean? It might work, probably won't.
Right.
But you don't gotta wait till you have a lot of followers to use the ads. You want to wait till you have the right content that's going to create the right amount of engagement and make the ad worth it. Because since it's got this much engagement, when it was exposed to this many people organically, once it starts getting sponsored and put out there, I'm gonna get more engagement because other people are gonna find it interesting, just like the people that seen it organically did.
Got you. And then now, as far as like we kind of talked about Facebook as far as the money you might throw into your ads. Does Instagram work the same way as the Facebook ads?
So, yeah, well, for me it does. It does because, like I said, I already have my custom audiences built. But let me just go back real quick to what you said before. When you, like I said, there's two different type of campaigns you can run. You can run your following campaigns and you can run your engagement campaigns. So you have to know what you're doing. For me, running an engagement campaign, you get cheaper clicks. Even if they're targeted the right way. You still get cheaper clicks with your engagement campaigns. Now, what you can do with that is everybody who comments or even likes your stuff, like I said, go back and engage with those people and hope that they follow you there. You feel me? So that's all I had to say about that. But as far as when to start with the ads and stuff like that, man, shit, you can create an Instagram today and get started with your ads immediately and be at 10K followers in 2 days if you do it correctly.
Yep.
Okay, so everybody about to send Instagram some money now.
But wait a minute. But y'all make sure y'all do it correctly. All of that just boosts posts and to ages this and location that, and that isn't always the best way to do it, depending on what your target market is. See, right now.
So how do you go about targeting it? How would you go about actually, both of you,
same
how would
thing.
you go about targeting?
We talked about it last time. Custom audiences. You feel me? Stuff like that, collecting email addresses, phone numbers, building custom audiences with scrapers. That's one way you could do it.
Yep.
There's other software out there where you could target certain people's pages, like, I guess, but stuff like that. Building your custom audiences, collecting email addresses and stuff like that. Yeah, hella slow.
Okay, so now you and when you're going through the audiences, like what selections is it giving you for those ads? That you can use to narrow down to a niche group of people.
Well, okay, so I use a software where I can copy somebody else's ads if I want to, and it automatically gives me their target market, their audience, and everything like that. But you have when you are looking for an audience, you could type in exactly what it is, what you want to target. And
Mm,
generally you will get that popping up. Now, if it doesn't pop up, now this requires software for you to dig deeper into Facebook's algorithm to pull out the things that are there, because they only show so much and they only show what they consider relevant. So if you look up American Bully, you're going to get stuff about real bullying, people getting punked and beat up.
right,
But
got you.
there's one page on there that still says American Bully. But if you do your research on that page isn't even active.
This
So
is on.
so
Okay, go ahead.
well, this is Facebook and Instagram. This is Facebook and Instagram. You got to remember the platform is the same. You feel me? The platform is the same. Like I said, once again, they have the Facebook business app. They have stuff like that. Those are the things that you need to download, because when you just hit that boost post, you don't acquire as many features. It's best if you run your ad campaigns from a computer. You get way more features running them from a computer than you will from a cell phone.
Okay, okay. And what would you
But
say is
if you
best to? Go ahead.
but if you build your custom audiences and they're already set up, then you can run your ad campaigns directly from your phone. Like I have clients right now, bro, that I actually just pop up on, you feel me, and ad campaigns right there in front of them from the cell phone, $500 easy, 2 minutes.
Mm, there
You
you
feel me?
go. There you go. So now you, when you're running this campaign. So now you're more speaking of using a program to actually run the campaign rather than what Facebook, or not Facebook, but Instagram is actually giving you then. Correct?
Well, yeah. If you want
That's
to
the
start getting
smartest
into
way. I
stuff,
mean, if you got the software to do it, that is the smartest way. And if you can duplicate,
Got you. Got you.
yeah, because
Now
I use
let's
I use
go.
software. I use software for everything, bro. Like I use software to evaluate people pages. Like I don't want to
whoa,
have to.
what happened?
I don't. Can you hear me?
Daryl, did yours just go dark?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Uh,
Everybody went dark. Was it just me?
I don't know. I
No.
wasn't looking. I
It,
mean,
That was
it
time's
it
still
looks
clicking,
cool.
so yeah. So
Yeah.
I use software to evaluate people pages. Your most used
I might come
hashtags. You feel
on.
me? It'll pull up the people who comment and like your stuff the most. So these are the things that I use to evaluate people's pages, and then I just go with some of that stuff, export it in a CSV file, take what I like, and then copy and paste it up in some of my content.
Got you.
The Yeah, the numbers is everything, bro. Evaluate it. Listen,
Okay.
numbers
Okay.
are
So
everything,
now me. Go ahead. Okay.
whether it's people's pages
Go
or
ahead,
them
Ronto.
hashtag numbers that's popping up. All of that stuff is, and them numbers is everything.
Numbers mean more than anything, really. Period.
Got you.
Yeah,
Got you.
because think about this too, Dre. Think about this too, Dre. It's like I believe in having the best quality content, but I know you've seen this just like I've seen this. People with shitty ass quality that's getting major engagement,
Looked like they had a Polaroid.
bruh. You feel me? It happens. It happens. You
Oh,
know, but to me, quality is king. To me, period.
yeah. But no, I've seen that. I've seen that. But I think if they had the right content, if they're doing that much with that little, what if they had their A1 game on? Then it'll really be crazy. I'm glad they don't. They
Yeah,
Polaroid, then you already know if they had something real, a real camera, it's gonna go up
they at least gonna triple. They're at least gonna triple their engagement.
at least.
Mm, mm. Okay.
Yep.
So the engagement is definitely something that you're trying to build through. And how does so when like if I go, let's say I want to do the boost or whatever, and it's gonna give me certain, I'm sure, basically demographics to go after, and then how long, and then you're able to set how you're saying basically take what you're already getting a little bit the most engagement with, and use those to boost. How much time do you wait before you say, okay, this is the one that's got the most? Is that in a day, 2 days, a week? You know what I mean? If you got something that really isn't your, like for instance, we just kind of really got started with us, so we have 200 people, 200 followers. Now, if I make a post and one of my posts happens to be about 50 people, whatever, it might be the most, 60 people. You're saying run with those, and then run with those demographics that Instagram is basically allowing you to utilize. But
Well, no. I'm
okay,
saying
go ahead.
I'm saying that's a way you can do it. For me, I'm custom. I'm custom audience, 100%.
Okay.
I'm custom audience,
Now these
100%. Unless
programs
I
you guys are talking about, is that something that's complicated to the average person, or
no.
and how much do they cost? Like what comes into getting these programs that assist you in getting
I
out
mean,
there?
it's just it's variations of them. I've seen programs out there for $8. I've seen programs out there for $8,000.
I was about to say the same thing.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, it depends on what you need. But for me, like we were talking about the scrapers, custom audience. We talked about building a custom footprint yourself in Google. You feel me? So things like that is how you can build your custom audience. But like I said, for me, I'm going custom audience unless I have something to promote. So my first campaign that I would run would be to my following to make sure I reach my whole following. Because this is the only way you're going to guarantee reach your whole following is if you run a paid ad to them. And then I'll split test it against an engagement ad.
Which is fucked
Oh,
up, but
okay.
they do it right now. If you want to reach your entire, like, I got about 135,000 followers, something like that, right? Now, if I want to reach my whole group, I have to run an ad. Otherwise, I'm reaching a percentage of that group, which is ridiculous. But you got to imagine, I mean, Facebook is owned by the same person that owns Instagram. They're owned and controlled by the same group. So a lot of things you're going to see cross-platform. They can control, just like right now, you can post on your story from Facebook. You can post to your Instagram story and your Facebook story at the same time. But there's some features that are missing. I can't do my swipe up if I choose to post only from Facebook. I can't do my swipe up to watch my videos and stuff like that. So I got to go to Instagram to do that. But I'm saying all that to say, right now, since it's been monetized, and when I say monetized, meaning they're charging you to do ads. They're charging you on Facebook. They're charging you on Instagram. Point where they're charging you to do ads, guaranteed that's the only way you're going to reach your entire audience. Period.
Guaranteed. That is the only way.
Follow you. But I mean, it is what it is at this point. You can't do nothing about it but roll with it and make it work for you.
Yep.
Got so you have two selections, and one is for basically for growth, people that are not following you, and then the other one is for the people that are following you.
Well, the selections don't tell you that. This is just something that you learn through trial and error. You feel me? What is working
Okay.
for you? What is working for the people you're doing it for, clients per se, and then you gauge by just the experience of doing it what is actually working. And I found that for followers, stories work better. You feel me? And it's cheaper for engagement, definitely for your posts. And then you can go back and go to all the people that likes your stuff and then go comment. Like I said, go engage with them at that point.
Okay. Okay. And that's what really Instagram. See it. I think for me, looking at Instagram, it doesn't seem like not that it's something that not that it's that's what you're supposed to do, but it doesn't seem like that's what gets the reaction. But you're saying it is important to make sure that you're engaging with people through Instagram and on Instagram that are engaging to you.
Bro,
Okay.
people don't grow on Instagram because you have to put in time and people just want shit to happen for them. It's the only way things are
Got you.
just going to happen is if you put some money into it, but people don't want to put money or time. So
Then they got auto programs. If you really, if you don't got time but you got money, you got programs that can target hashtags, target profiles that are like you. They will follow everybody from that profile that's just like yours, and then wait for a little bit and unfollow them all. After they follow you back, they unfollow them all, and then they go to another page and do the same shit again. They will auto like anything that's in your genre, and just going around liking people's stuff. That's a form of engagement, and that actually grows you tremendously. If you got an auto liker, you can say this hashtag, this hashtag, this hashtag. If this pops up, I want you to go over there and like or like and comment. Now you got automated engagement and you got your system on autopilot, and you can get a lot done that way too. If you don't have the time, but you have the money and the knowledge, you can actually grow your platform on that level.
mm-hmm,
And then,
definitely
Okay. And that's just by being seen out there in the comments.
yep,
that too.
and likes,
But
yep.
but
Yeah.
see, and also you got to worry about the comments that you make, bro. Other people read all the comments. So if you're just putting some shit like fire, bro, nobody's gonna come looking at your page because you put fire. Actually care about the post. Actually read the content and then go comment something that's valuable to the post.
Relevant, yeah.
Mm, that's a good point. Got you. Cause see, I ain't gonna lie. I was running through there. Nice pup. You said actually take the time, look at it, make your comment based off of that, and that's gonna be the
Yeah,
way.
because think about it. When people go ahead and read that comment, bro, first thing we're gonna think like, man, this dude, he knows what he's talking about. Let me go check out his dogs. Let me go check out his page.
The other way is
Got you.
that back comment is like, man, this pup remind me of the last one I just had, except for mine was bigger. I know it's
There you no, I mean
Exactly.
that works too, because the person, he's now gonna go to your page too. You
right.
feel me? And everybody who likes that dog when they see that comment is also going to go to your page too. It's
Yep.
about how you it's about how you structure what you're doing. I mean, you can be controversial, like what he just said. That comment is controversial, but you can't get mad at it. You feel, because you don't know. So how you gonna find out? Go look.
Yep.
Right. Right. Got you. Okay. That makes a lot of sense.
That's working right now, and this is going to be not for everybody, but they have these social giveaways, right? And I don't know how much I want to say on it, but it works this way. If you know real social giveaway companies, they'll get artists like Game. Game was one of the ones I know recently. One of the campaigns I was just on used one of the girls from City Girls, from the City Girls. It was one of them. So what they did was she said, we giving away $5,000 to whoever wins this contest. The way you enter the contest is you follow this page, and she'll link the page, and you follow everybody they follow. And they're gonna be following like 90 people. I'm gonna be one of those 90 people, right? So because I paid to get in, and then come back and comment that I did it, and you enter the drawing automatically. So what's gonna happen is them people that want to win that $5,000 or that them 3 iPhone 12s or whatever they offering on that giveaway are gonna go to that page, follow them. You're gonna be one of them people, so you're gonna see your followers go up. But the key after that is they didn't follow you because they liked you. They followed you because they wanted to get something from somebody else. So now you got to
Yeah,
put
Right.
super engagement after that to retain them. Otherwise,
yeah,
when
but
they see you in the feed, they're gonna be like, I ain't even win, unfollow. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
Well, see,
Right.
and something like that too. That's what could make it actual valuable too for you to have a second Instagram page too, though. You feel
mhm.
me? So you could use tactics like that to grow that Instagram page just to have a large following that you can promote to, even if they're not about dogs. It's still a large following.
Mm-hmm.
Got you. Got you. So okay, so kind of repeat that. So you're saying you're basically using this other page to engage and then get them to
No,
follow.
well, if you know, I was saying for for the tactic that he's talking about, that's just one tactic up that field of what he's
Okay, I
talking
got you.
about. That's just one. But if
Right.
you know, okay, I got my dog page and now I got my personal page. I would do that more on my personal page and then make that page as big as you can and then flow people from that page to your dog page. So now it's like you're putting them in a funnel. You feel me? They have to follow from this page. They come follow yours. Now, if you send them somewhere else after that, more than likely they're going to be interested in dogs. If they're going to come follow a page that they weren't required to follow, then they have shout outs, bro. Shout outs. There's software out there that can find you influencers and stuff like that, and you can pay them for shout outs. You feel me? Shout outs work too.
Mm-hmm.
That to me falls under what he's talking about too, depending on who is doing the shout out.
But that's
You
more
feel
that's
me?
more targeted. You'll have more retention. Like you can go find these pitbull pages, but again, look at their engagement so you don't pay for a bunch of fake followers to give you some fake likes, right? So what you
Got
want to
you.
do, go to these pitbull pages that have high engagement, a high amount of followers, because now you're dealing with people that are already into what you're into, right? So if you got a pitbull promo page, you go pay them after you vet them and make sure they're the real deal. You go ahead and pay them to do 3 posts in a week about your dogs, right? And then go ahead and give them your best content. That's another way that you get exposed to people that are into what you're into and potential clients and grow your page. There's pay to play ways that work. If I'm going to spend money, it ain't going to be to buy followers. It's going to be for promo posts on real pages, or it's going to be a promo post going through Instagram. It's not going to be to buy some fake followers, increase my reach. Every time I post, I'm probably posting in front of posting in front of a bunch of fake people that can't like, or more importantly, can't buy my product.
I
And
get
another
what you're
thing, I seen
saying.
I see somebody in the comments. They're talking about Instagram groups. They're called engagement groups, is what they're called. And if you don't build that engagement group yourself, I would highly suggest you stay away from engagement groups because Instagram is kind of against engagement groups. You feel me? So, and they're judging this by it's always the same 50 people that's liking your stuff. So the IP addresses are matching up. It's always the same 50 people. So you can get shadow banned for stuff like that, and you can actually get your account banned for engagement groups. But if you, because you got to think about it, this dude sells candy, this dude sells shoes, he sells shirts, this dude sells cars. This has no relevance whatsoever to what you're doing. And if they keep seeing all of these things based on the same IP addresses, you can get your account banned. Now, if you
Now,
want to
what
start
is an actual engagement group?
basically, like you say, let's just say it's us three, right? We create an engagement group on Facebook, right? We get a group. So now between certain times, you have to make a post in our group on Facebook. Let's just say our message group. And everybody that's in there has to go like it or comment it or both or share. So you
Got
have
you.
to.
Okay.
You feel
To
me? So
get
this
your,
is
I
how,
got you.
yeah. So this is how people are building. Then they have paid engagement groups. Paid engagement groups are a little safer because they don't post all day. With paid engagement groups, they might post once a day. You feel me? They might post once a day. So that's not as bad.
Got you. So this is a group basically made by a group of people who are saying we all gonna do this, and whoever posts in here, everybody's gonna like your shit.
You gotta
But you
support
got to
them.
make sure you like.
Yes,
Okay, got
you
it.
have to. And if you, and if,
Instagram is now catching that.
yeah, they've been catching it. But that's why I said if you're gonna build one, build it properly. You feel me? Build it properly and make sure that your engagement isn't just coming from the people in this group all the time.
Hey
Got
Rob,
you.
I got a conference call coming up that I did not anticipate. I just got hit. I'm gonna have to grab this, bro.
Oh,
Go ahead.
it's over.
We've been on an
It's
hour anyway. Yeah.
yeah, it's over.
So
So shit, give your shout out and
exactly.
Hey, much love to everybody out there. I hope I gave some advice that could help y'all out, and I'm definitely gonna be back. Sorry to cut it short, but I don't have an option. I really have to grab this call.
No worries.
all
No
right,
worries.
for sure, Andre.
Thanks for
And
joining on,
hey,
Andre.
Hey, much love,
Rob, what
Rob.
you want to say?
for sure. And I'm Robert McCormick from KTK Bullies, bro. Y'all can follow me on the Robert McCormick fan page. You feel me? And we just gonna keep up with this marketing series, and we hope that you guys actually benefit something from everything that we're talking about.
Definitely. And I am Daryl Thrower. Right now, I think we are running in Giant XL American Bully Breed group on Facebook. Make sure you join that. Check that out. Also, check us out on Thrower Bullies on YouTube and also Thrower Bullies on Instagram. So hopefully you guys got a lot from this. All next week will be part 4. We will probably be discussing YouTube. We'll figure that out. But just to how to get your pages growing. And like I said, we hope this is all beneficial for everybody that's involved. So make sure to check us out. It will be every Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You'll see me send out the little promotion reminder for it. Also, Giant American Bully Group. Make sure you're checking that out. Mondays we go live with Fred Durant, owner of Dooley XL Grand Champion. Make sure to check that out. He's giving a lot of information on there. Tuesdays in the Giant XL American Bully Group, we go live also on Thrower Bullies YouTube, where you can throw any type of questions you have, and we discuss just basically dogs. Wednesday is Danny Cervantes of Second to None Bullies and Giant XL American Bully Group. He's got another show breeder with Champion He-Man, Second to None Kennels. Check him out. He'll be live on Wednesdays. Thursdays, we do the XL Bully Showcase. Make sure to check that out, where we just showcase you got a bullies, XLs, any type of bully business, dog business. That's the place where we highlight that. And then last but not least, back on Fridays. And next week will be part 4, where we get into YouTube. Other than that, thanks for y'all for tuning in. Hopefully this helped you learn some things that'll help your pages grow. We